Project documentation. In this video, we'll summarize documenting key parts of your project workflow. Data documentation starts during collection and continues throughout the time you work with the data, including when performing quality assurance and analysis. We'll focus on documenting important parts of your workflow to help you share information about your project with your advisor, write your thesis, and to ensure your data are useful later. Documenting your project, process, and data takes time. Why do it? You can get a lot of the process details out of your head so that you can focus on your research. Documentation helps you avoid forgetting important considerations. Reproducing and improving workflows in the future becomes easier. Other researchers and your collaborators can find the right data and use them properly. Clear and detailed documentation is essential for data to be understood, interpreted, and used. Documenting your data from the beginning of a research project will make your research career easier. So what should be documented? Documentation can be used to describe your research projects at different levels. High-level documentation explains your research goals and the progress of your project. Low-level documentation explains the details of the data, how it has been collected, stored, and changed over time. Project documentation explains your rationale and context for data collection, your research questions or hypotheses, data sources, collection methodology, and protocols, data validation and quality assurance actions, the transformation of raw or derived data for integration or analysis, and data confidentiality, access, and use conditions. You may recognize many of these topics from other videos in this series. You may find it helpful to review the videos about data entry, data formatting, data manipulation, sensitive data, and file storage as you plan and prepare your project documentation. Dataset documentation explains variable names and descriptions, codes and classification schemes, algorithms used to transform data, structure and organization of files, relationships among data files or tables, versioning information, and file formats and software used. These topics should also sound familiar from other videos. You may find it helpful to review the videos about data entry, data formatting, data manipulation, describing data, and file organization as you plan and prepare your dataset documentation. So now we have an idea of why and what to document for our project. What about the how and where? This can vary a great deal with the type of project. It's a great idea to consult with your advisor, but here are a few ideas. Use a lab notebook or note files. These can be either physical paper notebooks and files or electronic. Just be sure to document what is located where to save time hunting for it later. README files are primarily aimed at an external audience and your future self rather than ongoing note-taking. They may be less concerned with project-level documentation and more with documenting the dataset and data element level. A README text file is the classic way of accounting for all the files and folders in a project. See the references at the end of this video for more details. Data dictionaries and codebooks were discussed briefly in the Describing Data video. You may want to view this one again to refresh your memory and check out the recommended readings. In this video, we've discussed documentation for your project success. Additional videos are available and recommended for viewing as you plan for archiving, preserving, and sharing your data after the project. The video on data management planning will also be valuable as you move forward in your research career and need to formalize this process beyond a thesis project. The sources listed here are excellent starting points for your basic project documentation discussed in this video.